Good morning. Welcome to the Takeover. I'm your host, Khisha, Brijon, along with the king of LA sports, Richard Lopez. And if you're looking for your daily sports fix, then you have come to the right place. How you doing today?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great?
It was a beautiful weekend, and
kinda.
Yeah, I kind of kept away from sports a little bit.
Me too. But it's okay.
Yeah, a good weekend though. How yours was good?
It was good. It was okay after that game 7. You know, I had to mourn a little bit, but after that,
life goes on.
It does go on. So let's hop right into it. Let's talk about that game 7, shall we? Okay. So, game 7. The Heat end up winning the series 95-88. Back-to-back championships for LeBron and the Heat. So congratulations. Let's get the congratulations out the way. We're not going to be bitter.
Yeah,
I'm going to say congratulations. Well done, fellas in Miami. You know, and what can you really say? LeBron showed up and he showed out. He dropped 37 points, 12 rebounds. He brought it when he needed to bring it. So congratulations, Mr. MVP. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, LeBron. Congratulations, Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra. Spoelstra showed me something in this series. He actually went toe-to-toe with Popovich as far as play for play, and I still think Popovich probably outcoached him, but Spoelstra held his own and he did just enough because the Heat obviously have the better talent, and there's nothing to say. They're the best team in the NBA. LeBron's the best player in the NBA. And I'll keep it real. One thing I'm not is a hater. So, hey, I'll give credit where it's due. And this guy, he's coming up. He's still got a long way to go to be the best player ever, like they're saying he possibly can. But he just needs to, he's going to have a few more rings to get to that point to be compared to Jordan or Kobe or any of the greats, but he's on his way. So I'm not going to say that it can't happen by the end of his career.
Right now.
But once again, they had 3 titles in the past 8 years, or under 8 years, I think.
I think their first one was in 06. So yeah, about 8 years. And you know, he adjoins that elite group with Jordan and Bill Russell, where they have actually back-to-back MVPs and back-to-back NBA titles. So he's in an elite group. So again, congratulations, LeBron. I was wrong. I pretty much guarantee the Spurs win. But, you know, hey, it happens once a decade. I can live with that. I was wrong. You know, okay.
Sometimes as sports analysts, we let our feelings get in the way of actually what can really happen. The Heat were favored by far, but our hate for the Heat actually made us choose it. But it's all right. That's why we're sports fans.
It was an educated guess, and it was a good bet, you know, to choose the Spurs because they really had the opportunity to take that series. After Game 6, though, it pretty much was the beginning of the end. When they didn't win Game 6, they had an opportunity to win. They had ample opportunity to win in Game 7 as well. But with the turnovers by Ginobili, the missed layup, and then the missed tip-in by Duncan, that pretty much sealed their fate. When Duncan missed that tip-in, the game was pretty much over at that point. To tie it up, and he didn't make it. In the game, to
me, the series was over after Game 6. The Spurs threw everything they had at the Heat in Game 6. The Spurs went out to a huge lead going into the end of the game, and the Heat were just able to come back on pure talent and LeBron stepping up. But they gave them everything they could handle in Game 6, and I just think that all Popovich's bag of tricks, everything came out in Game 6. The Spurs gave that game away, so in return, they gave away the NBA championship in Game 6 because they just weren't the same in Game 7.
Well, you know, I think LeBron also needs to go thank Shane Battier because he stepped up. He had 18 points. All were three-pointers. He stepped up. He was a no-show virtually the whole series. And in Game 7, he came through when he needed to come through. The same thing with Dwayne Wade. He also stepped up, you know, with the bad knees and all. So LeBron, he showed up, but he had a lot of help. And they did it in Game 7 without any help from Bosh, because if I'm not mistaken, he didn't even score, in Game 7. So the true leaders of that team stepped up, Wade, James, and then they had a role player in Battier, and that actually, I think that's what won them the series.
I think this, you know, as good as the Heat are, with the way Wade was, I don't see them winning the Eastern Conference no more. Even if they keep all those pieces in place, I think Chicago, Indiana, they're all catching up, and they're right there on the brink of being able to beat them. The Spurs can probably beat anyone from the West, or I'm sorry, the Heat can probably beat anybody from the West. But they're going to have problems in their own division, in their own conference. The Pacers next year, the Bulls next year, the Knicks even next year. All these teams are looking to get better. So congratulations to the Heat, and they made their run, the Big Three. But I'm not trying to hate right here, but I believe that the run ends. I think Wade won't be the same. He's getting older. I think they look to make a move with Bosch. And I just think this was it for the Heat. They had their run, but congratulations. Let them enjoy it. Supposedly, I heard they racked up a $100,000 tab in Miami at a club, and the club owner picked it up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That must be nice.
Someone wants to be a groupie of the Heat, just like old Drake. Drake was there trying to get into the Miami Heat.
They did not let him
room.
in. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I guess you have a little bit of
Yeah.
worries, Drake. You
Yeah.
still sorry, but
See, trying to be a groupie, making headlines, being a groupie.
So yeah, so that was Game 7. We have to talk. I'm sorry. Before we go, I know we have a cameraman at the Staples Center to get some fan reaction, but we have to talk about Ginobili and his multiple turnovers. We have to talk about that because, in all honesty, that helped the Heat out so much. He had a crucial turnover with, I want to say, 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter, when he did like a 10-step walk, and then he threw the pass, and LeBron caught the pass. I don't understand what Pop's thought process was on that, because he had Parker on the bench, and Ginobili was just committing all these turnovers. And I understand that they shut Parker down a little bit, and he was kind of playing hurt with that calf. But when it comes down to it, I'd rather the ball be in Parker's hand than Ginobili's. What do you think about that?
Yeah, when you need some points scored, you want to go through Parker to get you back in the game. But Ginobili's been their guy. They've gone through like in clutch time. Like, yeah, he's wild, but when they need a basket made, he's there. He'll make the basket 9 times out of 10. But he was just a wild man. He was that kid you play with at the basketball on the street, at the park, that you don't want to pass to because they just go wild and go crazy and give the ball to the other team. That was Manu Ginobili in Game 7.
That was Manu Ginobili throughout basically the whole series, though.
That's true. It was.
The only time he really showed up is when he got that start, and that was Game 6.
Yeah.
But he was constantly turning the ball over. I've never seen so many turnovers by one person in a series.
Yeah, it's
no bueno.
It was frustrating for us who wanted the Spurs to win, because they should have won Game 1, and then they should have won Game 6, and yeah, it was just frustrating. And I know we're not the only ones frustrated. That's why we sent a camera out there to Staples Center to get fans' reactions who are out there hanging out right now as we speak.
Yeah.
So
okay, so yeah, let's get to it. We as Richard Lopez says, we have a takeover cameraman on location at the Staples Center to get the fans' reaction on Game 7. So let's go see what the people have to say.
All right, now we have our first fan here right outside of Staples Center. What is your name, sweetie?
Hi, I'm April from Texas.
How you doing, April?
Well, you can imagine we lost, but I still had a great time here with my friends, and I'm a little tipsy.
Yeah, that's the point.
It's all good. It's all good.
So I'm assuming you wanted the Spurs to win, right?
Of course, but you know what? LeBron played an awesome game, and I really don't have anything to say, but I had a great time.
That's good.
So here are some of my friends.
Yeah, let's meet your friends.
How's it going, King?
What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the game, Jonathan?
I was very disappointed. I thought the Heat were given the finals. I thought the Spurs, given LeBron those wide open looks, I thought, that the Spurs gave it to them.
Yeah. Are you by any way impressed with the Heat's 3 championships in the past 8 years?
No, I'm not impressed. I mean, 2 in a row. There's something to be said about that, but they should have lost Game 6, and the Spurs gave them Game 7. So I don't give the Heat much credit at all.
Yeah, well, there you go. And we got another fan. What's your name, dear?
Linda Brown from Compton up in the house.
Linda Brown from Compton up in the house. All right. What'd you think about the game, Linda?
I don't know. Go Lakers. That's all I'm looking for.
Yeah,
Next
that's what I'm talking
season,
about.
Go Lakers. It's all right. We didn't win this year, but that's all right. We're coming back, making a serious comeback next year.
Yeah. Now that's someone very intelligent right there.
That's right.
All
Got
right.
on my goal.
All right.
All right. Well, go East. Go Miami.
Yeah.
Good
Miami
job.
played well.
Good job.
Yeah. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Ruby from Santa Ana, and I don't know anything about this, but I just came with my boyfriend.
Yeah? Well, did you accomplish that?
Yeah.
Good.
Hi, I'm Sandy from Fountain Valley.
Hi, Sandy.
How are you?
What did you think of the NBA Finals this year?
Oh, well, they're very excited. So I'm learning as well and having so much fun.
That's good. Would you come back to another Finals?
Definitely I will. It's a lot of excitement going on.
All right. Who's your favorite team, basketball team?
Lakers.
Yeah, another smart woman. Yeah. Okay, we got one more guest right here. I guess we got time to fit her in.
Of course you have time
What is
to
your
fit
name?
me in. I'm
What is your name?
Dealasia from Los Angeles.
Hi, Dealasia.
How are you?
So what did you think of the NBA Finals this year?
Don't you see the smile? I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I thought it was a great game. I loved it. For all the doubters, I told you guys, you know, and for all the people that, you know, took my advice, thank you for the pay cut. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, who's your favorite player on the Miami Heat?
It would have to be Ray Allen. Jesus. Remember when I was a kid, you know, I was like watching TV and I'm like, wait, isn't that the guy from the movie? Yeah, him. Shout out to Ray Allen.
Yeah, he got game? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Well, he had a game for the last 5 seconds. So I don't know where his game was for the rest of the series, but it's
that
all
he
that
did, but you cannot doubt that he's a great player.
Oh, he is a great player,
All
and that's
right.
exactly why they signed him, was to
Okay.
hit a clutch shot just like he did. So,
Exactly.
like I said, no hating no more over here. The Heat did what they had to do.
That's right.
So enjoy it, Heat fan, because that's all they're going to get. Yeah, well,
Don't-
it was nice to...
you Laker fans keep telling yourselves that. We got
we
that
have
next year too.
16 reasons.
But okay, thank you. Bye everyone.
All right. Thank you for Yeah, so
She has to be the only Miami Heat fan of Los Angeles. That was real cute, though.
that was cute, no? Let those Heat fans pop their collar.
You
Let
know,
them.
let them. They deserved it. They deserved it. They won. They have bragging rights for at least the next 7-8 months. So, more power to you.
I was a little upset at first, but then I started thinking about it. Like, I'm a Laker fan. Imagine how all those other people felt when the Lakers are going back to back to back, and a couple years off back to back to back. Yeah, I can understand their sorrows.
That is all that we have for you this week on The Takeover. You can catch me on YouTube at Khisha Brijon, and you can catch my friend here, Richard Lopez, at...
Am I there? Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Fine. All right. Well, you can catch me, Richard Lopez, on YouTube, The King of LA Sports, Facebook, The King of LA Sports, Instagram, The King of LA Sports, Twitter, Rich Lopez, KOLASE, website coming soon, and that's it.
So until next time, may the sports be with you.
And don't be afraid to roll the dice.